7th overall by the Canucks back in 2018. He leads his team in scoring with 22 points. And we are underway. This is the 145th time.
Ryan trying to get some players going.
There's a chance right off the draw for Gaudette. And that's saved by Nikita Tolopilo, the goaltender for Vancouver, up from the American Hockey League.
This is a nice play right off the bat, and this is what I like about Alex Wennberg. Alex Wennberg talks to everybody before a face-off. Beautiful job drawing back, and look how quick Gaudette is to get on that puck and get it to the net.
The Canucks 1-2 goaltending tandem, both injured. There's another shot right off the draw, and again by Gaudette, as Tolopilo got a toe on it. Here's Wennberg back with it for the Sharks. Good start in the first 30 seconds of the game, spending all the time in the offensive zone. As that shot from, you guessed it, Marcus Pettersson making the defensive play there. Here's a face-off win for the Canucks. Quinn Hughes, tracked by Kraft, sends it back. And a one-timer by Filip Hronek.
About just the way he is so elusive, as you said, using his edges beautifully.
Here's a turnover and a shot by Baines, and that's saved by Askarov. Now David Kemp, recently signed by Vancouver, the former Toronto Maple Leaf. Back for Brock Boeser. Boeser leaves it on the boards. There's Garland, who was shaken up on his last shift. Good to go, apparently, as he's got it at the right point. Now Boeser scores. Quick play into the slot. Garland for Boeser, 1-0 Vancouver. That's a problem for the Canucks because by far he is their best player. Drew O'Connor plays it to the boards. A shot saved by Askarov. On the wing, Smith. It goes off a Vancouver stick. And Celebrini for Wennberg. Opts to go back to Macklin with it. Smith waiting on that far side. Here's Wennberg trying to dump it out to Smith. He scores! Will Smith! And the Sharks tie it up.
It starts with a turnover that Macklin just misses, and then the Sharks just stay on the puck. And Alexander Wennberg, you want to talk about a guy whose heart rate doesn't jump when he's got the puck on his stick. It's Wennberg. Wennberg tries to center it, goes off the defenseman, and then he gets it right back. Hronek is there. He's doing the right thing, blocking the pass.
And he's forced back by Kurashev, and now gives it away. And here's Colin Grett. He'll load up, shoot, and Tolopilo makes the save, covers it up. Create a turnover again and neutralized. Testing Tolopilo. He made the save and another. That shot right out of the air, it looked like, or at least right when it dropped to the ice. It's all spelt the same way, none related. Here's a centering pass by Eklund. Gaudette couldn't get to it. Dickinson does. Stopped by Tolopilo as Eklund has it again. His wrister, a stick save. Here's Dickinson. This will rattle around off the boards to Wennberg. Some point at the North Shore Winter Club in North Vancouver. Here's Elias Pettersson, and it's saved by Askarov. Now William, it's rolling, and he gets it to Gaudette, and Tolopilo got there to make the stop. Now Elias Pettersson with DeBrusk. Jake loads up, shoots right into the logo, and Askarov has that. Hughes weaving his way into the slot, now to the far side against Will Smith. Takes a shot. Askarov had his eye on him the whole way. Up at the point, Iorio battling there. Casson ends up with it. Dumps a weak shot on net. Hope he's got a little cut, but there's none. Here's Orlov. Gets it on net. Nice save by Tolopilo late here in the first. Celebrini, far side, Smith shot, and it's saved by Tolopilo. Will Smith just took an extra quarter of a second there. It never happened before.
We'll keep track of these things.
Here's Myers, short-handed, and Askarov with a nifty glove stop there off big Tyler Myers.
I'm going to call you that.
Ooh, down goes Klingberg, and he up with the puck is Sherwood, and Askarov fights it off. Goes to Foley, off the boards, and now Klingberg gives it to Tyler, and a save there on the slap shot by Tolopilo. Scored a great goal in Anaheim the other night. Hughes the wrister into traffic, the rebound, Askarov, a couple of stops in tight. Now he's got it covered.
Can't imagine he had anything much closer to one than that.
That's for sure.
Chased down by Liljegren in the Shark zone with help, but great work by Pettersson, and he scores! What a play by Elias Pettersson to knock it down, beat Celebrini to the puck, and score.
Incredible goal. Pettersson made the amazing play to get to the puck and spin and get it off his foot. Then Askarov still had him. Oh, he pulled his right leg back, and then he banks it off the leg. Listen, just terrific agility, staying with the puck, and it looks like, oh my goodness, that's amazing by Pettersson. It looks like Askarov's got him, but as Askarov pulls the right pad back, Pettersson doesn't quit on the puck.
Ducks need to settle back down here after that Canuck goal by Pettersson. Myers with a shot up high. Might have caught Askarov in the mask. He shakes his head. He'll try next time. That one just wide. Here come the Canucks on a counter-attack, 2-on-1. And Askarov with a glove save. He needed that one as Drew O'Connor was stopped. O'Connor had the odd distinction last year of having 2 penalty shots against the Sharks within a 2-week span for 2 different teams. There's a chance in front, and Dellandrea denied.
Hughes was the guy that got his puck on the stick on the puck.
Tie again to the net. Tolopino's got it. Orlov trying to come out of the corner with the puck. He did not, and then a chance for Besser, fought off by Askarov. And another big save for Yaroslav Askarov there as Besser back to Wilander. Hronek deep. He's got his man, Carlson, and then the trigger man, Sherwood, saved by Askarov. A wrister block. Kane hits the post. He scored in Anaheim the other night. Hronek back for Hughes, launching. And Askarov responding with the save.
Long shift out there for the penalty killer, so the whole PK right now.
Kane again. And that one just did stay in. Hughes loads up, save, available in front. Askarov finds and covers Graf. Back for Dellandrea. And that's saved by Tolopilo. And that'll bring a whistle and a Sharks power play. You're right, he can fire it.
Yeah, he's got a good shot, and he's not afraid to take it, which I like.
Celebrini in, Macklin scores! Did he not? Smith again. Klingberg waiting is Macklin. He'll give it back to Klingberg, who shoots, and Tolopilo with a glove save.
Eyes of Tolopilo. He's a good goaltender. Now Wenberg's trying. Look at Tolopilo though. He's a big guy, right? So he's able to look over Wenberg and find the puck to the left. A good save.
Versovsky leads this group on. From the draw, they have it. Back for Klingberg. Celebrini loads up. Now goes into the high slot, and they score! William Macklin! And it's tied up at 2.
That was welcome for 72. And he want this one. This one, he just gets everything on it. William Eklund, look at the reaction of Eklund when he scores here. To tell you how much of a relief this is. Scores, yes, looking up, yes, it's about time. And he just puts it through Tolopilo.
That's William Eklund's first goal in November. Last time he scored was October 30th, 9 games ago. And it's a big one here to tie us. Orlov absorbs a Philip Hronek body check. Now out of the scrum in the corner, Kurashev with it. He'll rim it hard around for the waiting Tyler Toffoli. Pettersson getting ready to come out of the Canucks penalty box. Chance at the front of the net, or at the side for Gaudette. And Tolopilo makes the stop, but the Sharks get a 5-on-3 power play goal from William Eklund.
He does a good job behind the net. Excellent job by Kurashev to get it to Gaudette, and then Gaudette goes short side, and then right after this he went to the referee, and here you're going to see in the glove, there it is, the puck is in the glove.
At 4:44 in the second period, the puck completely crossed the goal line. We have a
It is a goal. And back to Pettersson. Gets it cross ice, and Askarov with a strong push to make the save. Besser. The play. Besser takes it off the boards again now. As he'll glide up to the top. Hughes a shot and a glove save by Askarov. Hughes.
Try not to let him skate right to the top of the slot, though. Might be an opportunity.
Here's a chance in front. And that was DeBrusk crashing the net.
Cruising right in the slot. This is a 1, maybe a 2-on-2, or even a 3-on-3. And it backs all the way in. Connor Garland does a great job on selling that.
And he'll get it out. Here's a chance for Will Smith. In a lone save. And Tolopilo and Celebrini and Toffoli up the ice. No icing. Here's Toffoli. And Tolopilo makes the save off Tyler Toffoli. Kane tried to get into the zone, could not. Here's Barclay Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow, short-handed. And it's saved by Tolopilo, but a penalty on the play to Evander Kane. Sherwood back for Hughes. On the wing, it's Elias Pettersson. He'll wind up, and a glove save by Askarov.
Far post, down low. Askarov trying to find it. Boom. Gets it in the glove. That's a rocket of a shot, too.
Off the draw, the tie-up, and that'll do it.
Way to go, Alex Renberg.
A 32-save afternoon for Yaroslav Askarov.